Hello, this is Pod Monkeys, and today we are doing my Blu Ray movie collection. It's not that much. I just started collecting Blu-rays, but I want to share with you guys on what I have. So starting off, these are the comic book movies. Oh, and before we get started, I have some bad movies in here because I like box sets, and that include like franchise box sets, and that includes like bad movies. So, and I feel incomplete if I don't have a part of a franchise in a Blu-ray. So yeah. So I did a video of this, an unboxing. The Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 box set with the Blu-ray disc of Iron Man, Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Captain America the First Avenger, and The Avengers. All really enjoyable movies. So which one about Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, which is boring, but all of them have great fun in them. The Avengers is really good, Iron Man's really good, and this box set's amazing. I plan on buying the second one, the Phase 2 box set, when I have the money. Alright, next up, the X-Men and the Wolverine Collection, which comes with X-Men, X2, X-Men United, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Origins, Wolverine, X-Men First Class, and the Wolverine. And I also have X-Men Days of Future Past. My favorite one of these is X-Men First Class and X2, X-Men United. Okay, so Days of Future Past, a lot of people love it. I think it's a little bit overrated, but it's still good. And the X-Men franchise has been doing pretty good since First Class, and I'm really excited for Apocalypse and Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. Next up, Spider-Man trilogy. The Peter Parker, played by what's his name, Tobey Maguire, who's the best Peter Parker and the best Spider-Man. Yeah, this is the Sam Raimi trilogy, and the second one's the best. First one's a little outdated, and the third one has its moments, but for the most part it's terrible. Next up, Superman 5 film collection. This comes with Superman, Superman 2, Superman 3, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, and Superman Returns. Two of these movies are god-awful, with Superman 3 and Superman 4. The first two Superman movies are good and enjoyable, but they're dated for sure. And Superman Returns, a lot of people don't like it. I actually really like it, but that's just my opinion, and I'm planning on buying Man of Steel. Next up, we have a bunch of Batman movies with the Batman anthology, original Batman anthology, with Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Yes, why do you own this? Because I like the first two, so why not just buy the entire anthology? Batman Returns is my favorite, and this is still good, and these two are horrendous. Next up, one of the best trilogies of all time. That is the Christopher Nolan, The Dark Knight trilogy. So I have the Batman Begins Steelbook, and I love this movie. It was a great intro, origin story for Batman, and the character and what he stands for. Now my next movie is one of my all-time favorites, maybe top 3 or top 5. That's The Dark Knight. It has my favorite performance in a movie with Heath Ledger as the Joker, and it just understood the character of Batman so much and who he's all about, and that he's a symbol. And the Joker in this is freaking amazing. Heath Ledger, rest in peace. You deserve that Oscar. Next up, The Dark Knight Rises, with the cool little slipcover. this movie gets way too much hate. Yeah, it has plot holes, but the good parts of this movie far outweigh the bad. And it's very enjoyable. Tom Hardy as Bane he's badass and awesome in this. And Anne Hathaway as Catwoman is also amazing. Another comic book franchise here. That's Blade, the Blade trilogy with Blade 2 and Blade Trinity. Now, the first two are good, third one sucks ass, but Blade might come back or be introduced to the Marvel Cinematic Universe through a Netflix series, and that would be awesome, because I love Wesley Snipes as Blade, and the tone of these movies perfectly fit with the Marvel Netflix television shows like Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Next up, Lord of the Rings. I don't like these movies as much as everyone else. They're still good, but I have to come back and rewatch them to fully appreciate how good they are, I guess. So they're just really long. Next up, everyone's favorite boxer, and that is Rocky with the Rocky Heavyweight Collection. Rocky is super iconic, amazing movie and character. The Rocky movies are all pretty good, except for 5, which is bad, but, they're, the sequels and everything, they're cheesy, but they're really good fun, and I can't wait. I haven't seen Creed yet, but I can't wait. Here's the Toy Story trilogy, which I hold dear to my heart, because Toy Story 2 was like my all-time favorite movie growing up. I watch it almost every day. All 3 of these movies are nearly perfect. If there is a such thing as a perfect movie, all 3 of these can be categorized as perfect. Now we have the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games Catching Fire in a 2-disc movie set, and we have the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I like the Hunger Games movies. They're all very enjoyable. Jennifer Lawrence is good, and the rest of the cast as well. My favorite one is Catching Fire, because that one's a very good movie, and the other 2 are just good to okay. Next up, probably one of the most overrated movies of the 2015, Jurassic World. It's still very enjoyable and fun. See the dinosaurs on screen again. Chris Pratt's pretty awesome, but there's minimal character development. It was very predictable. A lot of stuff didn't make sense, but it was, like I said, enjoyable, and I plan on getting the original trilogy. But this movie just doesn't capture the magic of the original Jurassic Park. Next up, Kick-Ass. Recently rewatched this and loved it. Still need the second one. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This movie I haven't seen in a while. I remember it was good. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, however, is amazing. Let's see. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and Pirates of the Caribbean, Uncharted Tides. A lot of people don't like the sequels. I still find them very enjoyable. I could see why you don't like them, but I still enjoy them. And I'm planning on getting the first and third one, and I actually ordered the third one today on Target.com, and also pre-ordered the Force Awakens on Blu Ray. I think that comes out sometime in March or April. Alright, 3 left, guys. Here is one of the best movies of the year, or 2015, Mad Max Fury Road. One of the best action films of all time. Amazing special practical effects, great performances, and I hope in the next one that Charlize Theron returns, or however you pronounce her name. Next up is Kill Bill Volume 1. I still need Volume 2. It's really cheap. I just haven't bought it. They're both on Netflix. I love all of Tarantino movies, and I highly recommend this. Next up, one of my favorite animated movies of all time, the Lego Movie. Somehow this movie turned out how it did. great and didn't suck. And this is the special edition, which I bought on Black Friday. And everything is awesome in this. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos, and be sure to like and subscribe.